Hey guys, Caleb here. We do have an episode coming out here in a couple days just in time for Halloween. But before we release that, we thought we'd unlock this episode by MLYP just as a reminder, if you didn't know, that we have extra shows beyond what you normally hear from us on Patreon. We've got MLYP's show that you're about to hear now. And in the coming weeks, we're going to announce one, possibly two, depending on timeframes and stuff, other shows that are just complete bonus content, all available at patreon.com/killthecomputer. So hope you enjoy this one, and we'll see you in a couple days.
So one thing I like doing when I make these spreadsheets, just so you are aware, and kind of get you both out and kind of get you warmed up, is I kind of flashbang you with a question or some new news, and just kind of like, kind of like a little warm up for podcasts. So so like, I hope you guys, so June, Caleb, are you aware that Grock now has a battle pass?
What do you mean?
What?
What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Wait a second.
Come on. No.
So Annie on Grock for iOS has a relationship streak figure. A 7-day streak unlocks a new outfit.
They're doing Snapchat streaks for like horny like gooners. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Was it? I don't even know. Dude. Whatever. I got enough problems. I can't think about this right now.
I just want to know the kind of person who is like, yes, I have to hit my 7-day streak with
I have to hit my 7-day streak with Annie.
I need to see her with less clothes. It's just like go to like a porn website. Jesus Christ.
Basically, yeah. So this is the flashbang to wake you up.
I somehow entirely missed this. Holy shit!
I didn't even know. So Annie is like Lady Grock.
It's like basically it's like a horny avatar that you can chat to. Like it's the avatar of Grock. Yeah.
This is going to do great things for fertility rates. Definitely.
It's basically Misa from Death Note is her default outfit.
I think it's like that or Grimes. It kind of feels like a little bit like Grimes a little bit. No, this is crazy. They released this battle pass a day after we just recorded Fairly Conceived, an episode about Elon Musk, and we ended the episode talking about Lady Grock. And of course, this was released the next morning after we recorded. This is fucking crazy. This just makes it worse because I was talking about Caleb, about how this will like probably impact the fertility rate. People will get hooked even more on these like dating these like AI bullshit. Like this is insane. They're just leaning into the addiction.
Yeah, so we joke a lot about like the incel revolution and all that.
Yeah.
Which maybe we shouldn't, because that was like a real thing that they tried to do. But like when the AI bubble pops and all their girlfriends get taken away in bankruptcy, like the incel revolution, like
they'll be in the streets. They'll be in the streets with tiki torches, walking up to like data centers. They're gonna be like, "We want heads." They break open the door, and there's like a guy sitting in a chair around like
all their girlfriends
2,000
back,
GPUs. Yeah. No, this is gonna happen. Oh God, when it pops. Oh fuck, we're gonna see. We're going to see some premiere posting on different subreddits. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah. So, Caleb, June, you guys doing okay? Do you want to talk about the CIA today?
Oh, I always do.
I always want to talk about the CIA. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
it's my favorite. There's a lot of letter organizations that I like. I like LGBTQ. That's a good one. CIA is up there though.
CIA is my favorite 3-letter agency. Like in terms of like, it just feels like you hear that, you're like, yeah, that's. They kind of know what they're talking about.
It hits, yeah.
It hits.
It's good propaganda.
It definitely is. So we are going to talk about something awful's maybe confirmed links with the CIA today. I'm gonna teach you for a few guys. So allegedly. So the first one is well known, and I've got a typo in here. I've got 2 typos in this slide. What am I on? So we're going to talk about the first guy. His name's Sean Smith. Sean,
the classic. This
is the classic. We've spoken about him a little bit before. Sean was a well-known figure in EVE Online. He was known as Vile Rat, was his username there, and he held influential status in the game. Like he was a diplomat. He was a member of like EVE Online's a bad game. Never play it, but they have like every year you can vote for like 12 players. I think it's 12 to like become a player council to give feedback direct to the devs, and he was like one of the first ones of those. So it's like, it's such like a bad game. Never play it. I will one day sit down and explain.
Hillary Clinton's legacy is that she ruined EVE Online by taking out one of the premier players in the game.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
Yeah. But like this is his tattoo.
Beast mode, dude.
Huh?
She went beast mode.
Yeah.
It's
the only thing I'll remember her for. Yeah. Oh, the classic. Yeah. I didn't realize this when we first, I think we had you on. We might have talked about this a year ago one of the first times we had you on about this tattoo. I didn't know this was fucking. Is it real? Does he actually have this tattoo?
This is his vile tat.
I just like didn't realize this was
Every
real.
time I see it, it's just a work of art.
It's so good.
Yeah. So yeah, like you said, June, on September 11th, 2012, he was killed in an attack on the US consulate in Benghazi, Libya. He was one of 4 people killed. He was actually actively chatting in EVE Online at the time, in the online chat. And yeah, he died of smoke inhalation.
I left my game to be here. He was typing that as he that's what he told his colleagues. Like, I left my game to be here as they were trying to escape the consulate.
I hold a great deal of respect for the guy, but it is kind of suspect that he was just a consultant, an IT consultant in Libya for like no reason. It's like, what are you doing there, buddy? But
there's a lot of weird things going out there in the Middle East. Did you guys hear? This is a little bit of a sidebar before we move on. But did you guys hear that we're gonna get like a Qatari air base in
America
Idaho?
First, baby.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Laura Loomer's going nuts.
You're getting a Qatari air base where?
In Idaho. In America. Yeah. No, it's like, what is happening here? Why is this
like
allowed?
the really racist part of Idaho too?
That's going to end badly.
This is going to be part of the white replacement theory. Little did they know Donald Trump was actually the biggest proponent of it. He's going to be bringing in all sorts of people from the Middle East. There's going to be the Qatari state. There's going to be the Saudi state. We're going to have all sorts of states. Lebanon, of course. Like, we're going to have every state targeting the most white states possible.
Sacha Baron Cohen sucks, but one of the funniest things that he did was, did you ever see that when he did the focus group on bringing the mosque into Arizona?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite segments of his, where he like invited the community, and he went to somewhere like Iowa or what was it?
Arizona.
Yeah, and everyone's like, no, this is not what we stand for. This is not what our American troops died for. We're not bringing this here. They wanted to kill him.
Or Mosque B, and they start booing, and they believe in her. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of enthusiasm from Mosque B or whatever. Yeah. It's so good. Anyway.
Yeah, no, they wanted his head.
That's what's going to happen if they do this, if they go through with it.
The first Antifa protest of all white farmers.
I'm joining the war on Antifa on the side of Antifa, says the white farmer.
Yeah.
Jesus. So I'm not the only person to maybe think there's a little suspicious about just some generic IT contractor being in Libya, right?
There's something weird.
It shames me to be on the same side as Glenn Beck, but I am unfortunately on the same side as Glenn Beck.
I hate that guy.
Glenn Beck thinks EVE Online, a spaceship game for spreadsheet perverts, is a front for the CIA.
He's talked about EVE Online?
Yes.
What? When was this?
This was right after the attack, and right after like all the news had come out, and like that people had kind of put this all together. So this is a quote from Glenn. And like Glenn's here's like, what does he do? He doesn't call the White House. He doesn't call the State Department, the embassy. He calls a gaming website. Like, I'm going to check with my pals on the gaming website. And he writes, we're in Benghazi at a safe house. If we get out of this one alive, I'll let you know. There are people watching all 3 exits. Gang, he's not telling his friendly gamers. He's a CIA agent. He's telling people this is where we are. Help us.
So is Glenn's theory, and like maybe this is like, I mean, it is weird that he did that objectively. It was Glenn's theory that EVE Online is like a CIA front for something. What was it like the front for?
Potentially
like outreach,
potentially a method of communication that's not monitored.
Oh,
like why would you think to monitor the random chats of Goon Swarm?
I certainly wouldn't think that.
I wouldn't think to monitor the chats of Goon Swarm. It's a bit silly, but it's like one of those like, oh, when you put it that way, Glenn, like I'm sure he like messaged other people as well, but it's like when the only information you have is, oh, he then jumped onto the Goon Squad Jabber.
You don't understand. Gamers, they stand with each other. They really care for each other. I mean, that's like what they have. Like those were probably his best friends. Those were his homies.
Oh, there's
comrades.
There's like yearly memorials for him still in the game. which is crazy.
My God.
I didn't know that Glenn Beck looked like this. I just got to say, like,
yeah.
Colonel Sanders' little brother, Lieutenant Sanders, who samples the chicken.
He does. He looks like a very young old man somehow. Yeah. The Luigi to Colonel Sanders.
Reading the slides, please read the slides. There's a fantastic photo. I had to like pick a photo of Glenn Beck. I had to image search Glenn Beck and pick just the right one. And he's got an array of fantastic images to choose.
I find it interesting. He's still sort of doing the same thing as he's always done too. He still gets that the chalkboard
whiteboard. Do you remember he was the teacher?
Yeah.
The favorite thing about that is there was a guy a long time ago back in the I don't even remember the guy's name. Wrestling fans will listen to this. Will know who I'm talking about. During like the heyday of Glenn Beck, there was like a Glenn Beck wrestler who was the teacher. What was his name? Matt something. In any case, he would do like the chalkboard shit, and then it was so goddamn funny. Anyway, wrestling rocks. That's all awesome. I have to say.
Wrestling rules. Matt Stryker.
That's right, Matt Stryker. Thank you.
Yeah. I refound this like old wrestling show from 2006. Sorry to tangent, but it's called Wrestling Society X. And it's like, it was a 10 episode, like overproduced indie wrestling show. And it's such a perfect snapshot of that era of independent wrestling.
That sounds dope.
Because I watched like 2 episodes and went, 3 of the people on this show so far have been cancelled for being sex criminals.
Oh no.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And also very, I guess, expected.
And also the WWE champion's here for some reason. The current WWE champion is like, what the fuck was this show about? Anyway. Sean was a moderator of Something Awful. He wasn't just like in EVE Online, he was a moderator of the politics subforum. So called Debate and Discussion. And he's not the only moderator of the politics subforum that's had an interesting history with the CIA to the point where you're like, hey, there's something going on here. I just don't know more. I'm assuming you've both heard of Bellingcat.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So like one of the more well-known OSINT orgs. I think they're like the first like real big public one. Like it's been around forever. So
can I ask really quick, what does, I've seen it, I've just never looked it up. I could look it up, but what is OSINT? What does that stand for?
Open Source Intelligence.
Okay, gotcha.
So things like so I'll quickly run through there about how Elliot Higgins. So Elliot Higgins is the founder of Bellingcat. So his forum's username was Brown Moses. Which is not him being weird because he's a white man. It's a Frank Zappa album name, so that was like, he just basically went, that's a cool username. Like, yes, that's fine. So this is a shot from Encyclopedia, which is Something Awful's like encyclopedia, and very few other websites have this, where they keep like a long-running encyclopedia of their lore. Like, imagine if Reddit had it. But
It should. Reddit should have it with all the, like, iconic users it's had.
We were going to make one for the Discord, but remember, there was concerns of cyberbullying, so we decided not to do it.
Yeah.
Cybersmith page closed after 20,000 edits.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much. So, Brown Moses, aka Elliot, he was another mod of Debate and Discussion. The politics subforum, but he founded Bellingcat. So he was browsing Twitter, and a lot of open source intelligence is just finding shit on Twitter, to be honest, and like other sources like infiltrating Signal chats and Telegram, and like just putting pieces together. So he discovered evidence that the Syrian regime was using cluster bombs and chemical weapons during the civil war. And also Russia's interference in the war on Donbass, both using only internet. So he was like pulling things from Twitter, matching things up from the background into Google Maps and stuff like that to like geolocate it.
Oh, shit.
And stuff like that. So that's where a lot of that comes from. And then there's stuff like browsing through password dumps.
Honestly,
and matching those up.
I'm going to concoct a new theory right now. Social media is a CIA operation because people love to share info. People love to post things. I love to post things. We all love to post things. Having social media encourages people to post things like images of war crimes that they might be adjacent to, or talking about things like that. Like, maybe this is all a CIA operation in itself to get everyone to like post very suspect things, especially with like the crackdown of social media and free speech that we're seeing a lot right now. It's like this feels maybe I don't know. I need to flesh it out a little bit more, but it feels like it has wheels.
Feels like it, just like there is like the constant theory that every 3-letter agency has backdoors into Facebook and stuff like that, right? It's the constant like crackpot tinfoil.
Yeah,
theory.
Especially with like how Twitter and Grock are like integrated into the government now. It's like it's all connected.
So I wanted to include these slides because I felt like they were a nice crossover between what we're talking about and some of the other interests that you've all spoken about across your various shows. So late last year, Bellingcat, they kind of were their own people, and they pulled together their own Discord. They've also got Discord members, and they basically went, hey, there's this Russian gambling platform that takes bets on thousands of amateur sporting events called 1xBet. They're an official partner of FC Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain, which is like two of the most like popular football teams in the world. And they geolocated all of these amateur sports to multiple places in like Russia, Belarus, Ukraine. So like things like indoor football on tiny courts, like 10 to 12 minute short football games that you can just log in and bet on, like the most degenerate gambling. Like I saw one which was like, it's two dudes playing they're playing foosball, except it's just two people standing in a mini human-sized foosball thing. And like indoor cricket, it's crazy. You could gamble like on all of it.
Okay,
every single fucking one. It's
that's
crazy.
Gamble on it. Okay.
Yeah, that's where they got their money. You can just gamble on all of it. So
something that I've seen recently is that there's been some movement, like at least in public opinion, against online gambling, like sports gambling. I think there was a poll done in like 2024 that was like 26% of people don't like it. Now it's like 42% of people polled in this recent poll, I think a month ago, are against it. So it's like people are sort of tuning into the fact that this is destroying
the damage
people.
that it does.
Yeah, it's so evil.
We talk about that a lot on a couple times anyway on 60-minute drill, of just like how badly it fucks people over in their communities, and when homeownership is generationally low and everything else, like is apps prey specifically on younger people. I think we're starting to see at least in the United States, where it's, I don't know where it is, how it's like everywhere else, but here it's like jammed down the throats of every facet of society. It's not legal here, so it's not quite as bad, but I think Washington might be the last state where it's not legal technically, but you can do like a prediction markets, which, that's the same thing. It's just a legal loophole.
With these Russians, though, they got unlimited money, and they don't have a future. They don't believe in a future, so they're like, just throw it all away. They love this, I'm sure.
This is worldwide. You could just log on. Anyone in the US could go in and bet on this. It's like, if you're betting on this, you're kind of like a rock bottom level of betting. Like you're betting on, and there'll be you're betting on this like indoor cricket at the Yaroslavl warehouse.
Wait, so these aren't even like real games. This isn't even like league level type shit. Oh, that's even funnier, actually.
These are amateur games, and people noticed that the same players would turn up for multiple different teams throughout the day. Like this is like fully fixed sports betting. Some players were found and like interviewed, and they were like told, "I'm only allowed to score 3 goals in a day."
Oh, come on!
Like full on sports fixing, and like it's crazy level of gambling.
Jesus Christ!
Like a lot of match manipulation.
That makes it even funnier. Holy shit!
Started tracking down all of these locations in like Russia, Ukraine, and they're all just like random industrial warehouses. Like Moldova. They would go in and they'd watch the live stream, and they go, "Oh, that's got like a mural in the background." And then they'd go and like browse around community sport fields in Russia and find, "Oh, that's the same mural. That's the same window," and match it all up. And I just realized they were just like recording children's football games and letting people gamble on them.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
That is fucking insane. That's kind of
crazy,
awesome,
dude.
I kind of love how insane that is. That's like a level of insane I can't comprehend. Just like walking up, like, all right, this is the game today. This is the one we're betting on. All right, guys.
Yeah.
See, like, there's a little bit of like whimsy to that. In the United States, you just see like 70 like ads to start betting on regular season baseball, and some degenerate's gonna lose his fucking Toyota Corolla or whatever because he gets in with his like Grock avatar style fucking bookie that lives in his phone and is gonna break his legs or whatever.
Grock is gonna break my legs.
So yeah, this is the screenshot here. It's like Yaroslavl warehouse cricket. Like, what are you if you're betting on that? What are you doing? Like how
That's so sick. This is so sick. This is a great place to be in society where people are doing this shit.
Yeah.
I would way rather gamble on this, dude.
No, it's way funnier. Honestly, it's way. It feels way less evil in a way.
I'm the guy who bet on the Rangers.
The Rangers. Yeah, the Hawks are 43. So that's cricket. So they've got 43 runs. They got 43 runs and 0 wickets, and they're at 4th over. That's a pretty good run for. So there's six balls in an over. And so they've had 6, 12, 24. They're scoring pretty high. They're scoring like two runs a ball, which is
the Hawks
good.
are going to be in the major leagues next year at this rate.
That's a good rate. So they had a lot of corporate partners is the part that really fucks me up.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so you said of Barcelona. FC of Barcelona. Holy fuck.
La Liga. They were an official sponsor of La Liga, one of the biggest football leagues in the world. It's crazy. Like Serie A, which is like another, like, I think it's Italian. Like, it's crazy. Like, I watched this, like, how the fuck did this get to the point? And I think it's just like they got a huge boost out of COVID. To be honest, is probably where it all started, because everyone's like stuck inside. I might as well gamble.
I feel like there's this thing with sports gambling where they're like people that get involved with it just don't have as high standards because it's like it feels like such bottom of the barrel. Like since it's not at a location, since you're not going to like a casino where there's like actual physical money in. I feel like they can just do shit like this, and they're like, we don't need to know too much about what's happening.
Well, they also like design the apps in such a way that it like tries to like release the good brain chemicals, like the dopamine when you click the thing, and it makes the happy sounds and vibrates and has, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like a slot machine, but in your pocket, where it all goes bing, 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 flashing lights type shit, right?
It's crazy that, you know, like when social media and technology first started to like all go into our phones, and everyone was like, you know, the boomer thing of like, wow, these kids only look at their phones. Why don't they read a book? It's like they were kind of cooking. They just didn't realize that what they were like should have really been concerned about was that you can just gamble in your pocket now. It's fucking crazy.
There's a Hitler-based slot machine in all of our phones now, dude.
Yeah.
So for this sports betting Bellingcat story, I'll put a link in these notes so that anyone who wants to read more can, because it's a huge investigation of how they did it. It's fascinating. But the reason I bring up Bellingcat is any OSINT org is 100% a cutout for some stuff that like CIA wants to feed out sometimes. Like every single one of them has 100% just been like, here's some stuff. Can you release it for us? Because we can't. Has 100% happened. That's not even me putting on a tinfoil hat. That tinfoil hat is just sitting there, not on my head. It's a real thing that's happened.
It's a very nice looking one behind you, though. It's really, it's beautiful.
Didn't Bellingcat help identify like a lot of stuff going on in like OSINT wise, like during the early parts of the Russia-Ukraine war? I kind of remember something about that. They were like, the defense apparatus or whatever was using Bellingcat to like make identifications for certain things with OSINT investigations. Yeah, like
I've seen a lot of like weird OSINT guys like on Twitter, and like a bunch of them are just like, oh, I'm an OSINT guy, and they're very obviously just like finding shit, calling it a bunker, and then like 3 days later Russia explodes it or something. It's crazy. Like I've seen that happen so many times.
What the fuck?
In places like Ukraine and in Israel and Palestine.
I feel like a lot of those fellas. Do you guys remember the fellas? I feel like some of them were absolutely OSINT people as well.
Yeah.
Be careful.
They might get mad.
Look, I'm not putting a judgment on that. I think they just are. I think that's just a fact.
They completely are. That's that. I got put on about 50 lists and still get harassed by those fucking freaks. Like,
the little doges, the little
Doge guys,
the Doge variant.
The little Doge variant. So let's keeping all of our like previous connections to EVE Online and Something Awful and gaming the CIA's had. Let's talk about the time they operated a network of gaming sites and fan pages as a way to communicate with agents.
Star Wars.
This is all from May. This is all like revealed in May. But I'd like you both to like open up your browser and go to starwarsweb.net.
Star Wars Web. Okay. Oh no. Am I gonna get? Oh my god! What are you talking about? No, come on. There's no fucking way, dude.
So if anyone's not done that themselves, if you go to starwarsweb.net, it now redirects to CIA.gov.
Come on, that's fucking insane. This is a psyop. Star Wars is a fucking psyop.
Luckily, this got caught by the Wayback Machine.
Oh my god. So this, when was it changed over? When did it switch to CIA.gov? Was this like a Trump era switch?
This was very recently a switch, like a last couple of years, because they got found out. This got rumbled very quickly, unfortunately, and they did a few big cybersecurity oopsies. But yeah, this was unearthed like in the public realm by a security researcher, Sarah Santilli, and was first reported by 404 Media, Joseph Cox, and they had a network of 100 sites.
Incredible.
To what end? I'm assuming you're about to explain.
To what end? Communicate with agents, so they could put messages in the banners and things like that, like leave a drop.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Like they could change, like, you know, like here's Master Yoda's favorite games, but if that says something else, you do this.
And it'll be like Yoda's
like
favorite
a number
catchphrase.
station, but a fucking Star Wars website?
Yeah, basically.
Holy shit, what?
Here's Darth Vader's directive: go bomb Syria. Like that's like the type of shit that they would put on.
Yes, Master Yoda.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
fucking wild. See, I mean, I guess like with this in mind, that like this is a fact. This is a thing that has absolutely happened. EVE Online being a CIA cutout of some sort, like their interactions on there might, I mean, that makes way more sense now, especially seeing this. You're showing me what is now CIA.gov. This directs to CIA.gov. This is just a fucking Star Wars website.
Yeah, so this was part of a network to covertly communicate with like assets that are abroad, because this was all around 2010, 2011, 2012. So,
my God,
like mobile internet was becoming a thing, but it wasn't always around. Like I can go anywhere in the world pretty much at this point. That's not like deep jungle and get internet access on my phone now, basically. And in theory, you can get it globally now with places like Starlink. But even back in 2010, you still kind of had to go on the computer. Like we'd only really just started having smartphones. So like this makes sense. Like we didn't really have WhatsApp constantly or Signal really.
I feel like the way that Trump's administration uses Signal, I feel like the Star Wars website's a lot more secure.
So yeah, they had other websites like Haven of Gamers with a Z. So that was like, that promised the latest game reviews, previews, and videos. Nobody knows games and gamers like the Haven of Gamers.
Haven of Gamers.
See, this is a great strategy, and I hope the astute listeners of this show have noticed the signals we've been putting out for the last month. Only the most astute will remember.
Our Haven of Gamers, they're also feds, dude.
Yeah. So this was an intelligence disaster. The working theory is the Iranian authorities found out about it, and it may be linked to the killing of various CIA sources in China.
Oh my God.
Is
thanks,
the current working theory. So thanks, Obama.
That's such an Obama era strategy for like communication, though. That like even like, I mean, technology has changed so much, but like that's like a perfect encapsulation of the like that era. I feel like
Mr. Obama, they found out about the Haven of Gamers.
May the force be with them. So
they struck our agents in China.
I hate this Chungus country so much, dude.
Gamers. It's crazy that gamers have genuinely been an incredibly important part of our politics for like 15 fucking years now. Come on. So, we can never escape the politics.
I'm so tired of living under gamer soft power.
we need to punish the gamers when the woke clash happens. Yeah. So the reason why this was such a disaster, and anyone who has any kind of internet knowledge and like how this sort of stuff works, the IP addresses for each of these websites were sequential. So I would go to havenofgamers.net and I'd get the IP address for that server. I change that by 1 digit, I find the next CIA website. And then I change that number by another digit, and I find the next CIA website. And
so they didn't even have like people planted in these sites. They just owned and operated and hosted them themselves. They didn't even use private hosting.
No, they own dozens of websites. Yeah, they own so many websites, just all on like the same IP address chain.
Why not just fucking pay for hosting, man?
Why not just go to GoDaddy.com?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is especially like, I understand this is like far enough back, but like if you used to, so I used to do, some of you know, some gray hat type marketing, right? And we used to do like, we would call them private blog networks to like write fake articles to like spam links for SEO purposes. And even we took around this time, maybe a little after, like more caution to hide our own websites' IP addresses than the fucking CIA. That's
yeah.
Like, because Google could like, hey, wait a second, like all these sites that are about the same thing are on the same hosting. Well, that's pretty easy to find out, you know.
And it's like, I mean, it is 2010s, but it's not like the internet and like surveillance, like that was long enough after the internet existed that like I feel like people involved in the CIA surely should have considered these things. It's not like it was ancient history. It's not what it was like the first 5 years of the internet.
To be clear, they did save taxpayers probably a grand total of about $47 by hosting it themselves.
Yeah. I mean, that's like, I mean, to compared to today's inflation, holy shit, that's like $1 million.
Self-hosting's the future, according to PewDiePie. So this isn't their first interaction with websites. Well, it is. It was before that, but it's not like they have some more weird ones. So in 2013, Reddit posted like an update of like, here's some stats about who's like visiting the most, who's posting the most.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
In 2013, they revealed that they put out like, here's our 3 most addicted cities: South St. Paul, Minnesota; Oak Brook, Illinois; and Eglin Air Force Base in Florida.
Wow. That's over 100,000 visits. Hold on.
Air Force Epic Bacon win, dude.
3,000 people.
And Eglin has a population of just like around 3,000.
Come on. No, I mean, I've heard of these theories for a while, that like the military and like CIA and US government use Reddit in particular as like for ops purposes.
Oh, 100%. Whenever you see like whenever a government shutdown happens, Reddit gets a lot nicer, if I'm being honest.
Keep the government down. Reddit's been kick ass. My feed's been killer on there recently.
Also, the Reddit policy director is 100% former CIA.
No, wait, who is it?
This is her LinkedIn. I'm not going to put her, like her LinkedIn's public. She's like, you know, you go to Reddit Inc. and then you go to employees of Reddit and she's here. And you go through her job history and like she's been director of policy, senior director of public policy, and vice president of public policy for like 8 years. Before that, she was senior analyst at the UAE Ministry of Foreign Affairs and a deputy director of the Middle East Strategy Task Force. Like,
if you guys ever want to like end up brain damaged, like something that Marcus and I would talk about on Carl Mindset, all you got to do is go to any tech website, any social media, any tech, whatever. Just look at their board of directors and do this. Check their LinkedIn. Yeah. You will find this is like every tech company is this.
As a former IDF or a former CIA guy.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
two of the OpenAI board members are current NSA employees.
Jesus Christ. Dear God. I mean, so I was like half joking about social media and Reddit being among those, like intentional CIA operations. But I think this is going to be a key piece of my evidence. This is going to go into my research. I'm going to put together a very compelling case. That's all social media is CIA, because what the fuck is this? This is insane.
Yeah. It's like when you start putting this, so they ran a gaming website and multiple gaming websites. They had the most addicted Reddit city, but it was an Air Force base associated with online activity. Like it was like the counterintelligence type stuff. It's like, oh, what can we learn from this? Really, I think is my question.
I've mentioned this anecdote on this show, I think more than once now, but one of my former jobs where we literally did astroturfing campaigns. We contracted with the federal government. I don't know the extent of that because I never worked on any of those projects. I never had the clearance or whatever. But it happens, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's just increasing with the prevalence of technology in all of our lives, and like the surveillance, like with Palantir and like all of this. I'm sure it's only like triple folded by since you were involved, and even under like knowing that this happened, Caleb. Like I'm sure
you
it's
can
like
find
huge.
You'd mentioned like the NAFO guys, the NAFO doges. Or
yeah, that's
June.
what they're called.
You can find some press releases by the United States Army about how they were training Ukrainians how to do like psyops, like in their own press releases and stuff like that. Like,
I remember that. Yeah.
Like it's just like, that's just a thing that we do. I'm just saying.
Like I'm just finished like putting the final touches on a script for a video. I'm just waiting on like some props to turn up because I do YouTube now. I need props. Well, I'm making it like my video is going to have like an old style detective wall to link all this shit together. But I definitely don't find it suspicious that, and I uncovered this when I was putting the script together, that Palantir was founded the year the CIA's Total Information Awareness Program was defunded.
With CIA seed funding, as I recall.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's not interesting.
So was SpaceX. Just throwing that out there.
There's a lot of that where I'm just like, interesting.
Technology. Look at the history of SpaceX and who went to when Elon was supposed to go to Russia to purchase his first rocket that didn't end up happening. Mm-hmm. He went with the guy that headed up CIA's like venture capital wing. Like
the fact the CIA has a venture capital wing's crazy. Hold on.
Yeah, it's interesting. And then you look at some of the stuff that they founded and or helped fund, not found, but it's
I don't know a lot about this history. I need to do some digging, it sounds like.
It would be really funny, June, I don't know at this point if Carl Mindset's ever going to happen. I don't know. Like Marcos's new job is just consuming his life, and that's good. I'm happy for him. It's good. It's a good setup for him. I would like to, but we're just both really busy. But one thing that would be really fun is if like we just yelled at you about like we not even just completely incoherently just like had like a dude's rock conversation about this.
Yeah, no, I would love that. I would love to learn more about this.
Like an incredible time,
especially from the two most insane people I know. Absolutely. Yeah.
Like whenever I talk to Marcos on the phone, that's just what it is. Did you read this thing? And it's like fucking 2.5 hours of just that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I love technology.
I was going to suggest we need to bring Marcos on for this, but I feel like we would be like 3 slides in.
Dude, yeah, that's the other thing. I love him, but you got to strap the fuck in.
You're in for the long haul, yeah.
So those are my slides where we've gone through a few things. I hope I've given everyone like this is that when I put these slides together, a lot of the time I'm putting together with like here is the start of a thing. And I'm giving you some links to go out and learn more because I feel like digging down deeper and deeper and deeper into the gaming websites thing is like it will just make some people crazy. And I don't want to I'm just giving people the tools to decide really. And it's kind of getting some insights on that. But so pluggables.
No,
I guess.
honestly, this is making me a little paranoid. I like Legos. There's that Lego website where you can buy individual Legos. I'm gonna start looking for messages on that place now. Bricklink, don't trust Bricklink. It might be a CIA op.
Yeah,
but pluggables. I mean, you're already in the Kill the Computer paywall, so thank you so much for supporting us. We got a bunch of new members recently, so if this is your first all that for I can never fucking remember.
All this for $10. If it's your first all this for $10, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, this might be some people's all this for $10. So thank you so much for being behind the paywall. I can't speak right now. Holy shit. Thank you so much for being behind the paywall and supporting us. It means a lot to us. There, I did it. I just had to yell a little bit. But other than that, I got nothing to plug at the moment.
Anything on you, Caleb?
Just thank you for being here, of course. The government shutdown is still happening. Tell your friends, coupon code recession50 for half off your first month.
Yeah.
That's it, I guess. Listen to 60 Minute Drill. I always plug that. It's fun.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm a drop mine. I've started releasing my background music that you might have heard in the previous episode of All This for $10. Man. I've started putting that up on SoundCloud for people just to download.
Hell yeah.
And that's cool. It's just for like download. It's designed to be background music, so I'm probably just gonna like take a look at the licensing and go, anyone can download and use it like with fair use and like whatever. Like that, like because I learned recently that Kevin MacLeod, the internet music man, starting to use Suno AI for all of his music. So I was like, I can't use his shit anymore. I'm gonna stop making my own, and that's where I'm at now.
I really don't like how many people, like art people, directors, recently have been like, AI is here to stay. Time to get used to it. Like respectable people historically.
George Miller just came out.
Yeah,
Mad Max. I was like, oh man,
Ridley Scott as well.
Ridley Scott too.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
I know. It's like they're getting infected. It's like an infection. It's disgusting.
There's always more, and it's always worse. But
I can't fucking wait for the bubble to burst.
It's gonna suck. I'm building a veggie garden. I'm literally digging a veggie garden in my backyard.
The sooner happens, the safer we're all gonna be, dude.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Basically. So the final thing for all these episodes, everybody, is don't forget, the internet makes you stupid.
Hell yeah. See you next time.